Hello everybody, this is Tim the Holiday Show. And we're back once again. And we're here to talk about a new animatronic for Home Depot this year. And I really think this is a good animatronic for Halloween. It says the head, the mouth, and the eye moves, and both arms move. Now, I don't think its body moves, but it's going to be cool. The new CYBORG animatronic for Home Depot. If you haven't seen it, like, it looks so good, and for what it does, I think it's going to be awesome. And it's 7 feet. It's massive, but it looks good. The arms move, both of them. The head moves, the mouth moves, and the eye. But the design in general looks really good. Has anybody seen the new Home Depot CYBORG animatronic yet? I hope this is in Canada, because if it ends up getting sold in Canada, I'm buying it because it looks so good. We've never had anything like this from Home Depot or Spirit Halloween. The design though looks really good. I'm really pleased with the design. I think it's going to sell fast. Okay, I really do. It's going to be interesting to see, like, I do think Spirit Halloween is going to be good this year as well, just because Home Depot has so many unique things, and Lowe's this year has really unique things. It's going to be interesting, and I'm interested to see what the Canadian Home Depot is going to get, because the CYBORG has potential to get sold in Canada as well. I think it will, just because it's so unique and it's different. But we don't really know. Last year, most of the new stuff we saw wasn't even sold in Canada. It was sold in the US. Home Depot had different stuff in Canada last year. Some of it was the same, but a lot of it wasn't, which was odd, since 2021 they had the same stuff, but we'll see, right? What did you guys think of my Trick or Treat Studios mask? I'll go get it. So if you haven't seen it. I got this online. The Trick or Treat Studios albino ghoul. This was the one I got from Freaky Finds online, and it's a fantastic mask. I would say, yeah, the CYBORG looks really good. Really good. Like, I am really interested to see. Yeah, Trick or Treat Studios good. They're really good. This is probably by far their best mask of all time, because the paint job, the sculpt of the face, the mold in general, the sculpt is really good. And this is actually a reskin of Phantom of the Opera turned into a different, its own thing. It's not Phantom of the Opera. This is an albino ghoul, which is a ghost. And basically my plan is I'm doing a haunted gravedigger costume, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be like a gravedigger that's a ghost. There's not going to be clowns for Spirit this year. You won't see much of clowns this year. You're going to see a lot of things that we haven't seen before. just from the halfway to Halloween teaser, we're getting things this year that we want. Okay? I can say that. We're getting things this year from Spirit that we want. Yeah. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Like, and I think whoever designed the mask, I don't know if I can find it on this. I still have the original tag on it, but I'm trying to find. It usually says who designed the mask. No, it doesn't say who made the mask. Usually a Halloween mask on the tag will say who made it. And what's another great thing, just in general, this mask in general is fantastic. Everything about it is great. I think one really good thing about it as well is the eyes. I think the red eyes really makes this character really good. I think in general everything is fantastic, but the fact that they gave him red eyes just makes it way better, and the stitching on his head there is really good. And I really like how this eye here is opened more than this eye. This eye is more squinted, which is a really, really genius idea. It just makes the mask so much better. I did do an unboxing of the mask, but I kind of wanted to do another live stream showing the mask and talking about the new Home Depot animatronic. And I really like how the cyborg is missing half its body right here, and you can see like the metal, and like apparently both arms move up and down. Its head moves, and mouth, and the eye. So, and if it's sold in Canada, I'm buying it. And I'll tell you where I got this. I got this off of Freaky Finds on their store online. It came all the way from Texas, and it's a real Halloween store. It's kind of like a local Halloween store that you just go into for masks. And this is not a fake. It also says Trick or Treat Studios on the back of the mask. Sculpted by Justin. It's sculpted by Justin Mabry. This mask was sculpted by Justin Mabry at Trick or Treat Studios. And I'm not sure who that is, but it's a pretty damn good mask. If you can get this at your at any local Halloween store, make sure it's not a fake. Always look on the back. If it says Trick or Treat Studios, albino ghoul sculpted by Justin Mabry, made in Mexico, then you know you got a real Trick or Treat Studios mask. If the print is not on the back of the mask, the slit here, you know it's fake. But this is the real deal, and this was the last one that I seen online. I couldn't find any other website with one of these in stock. And this is a very hard mask to find now. And Trick or Treat Studios has never brought it back, which is kind of strange. You know, I really think they should, because it's, you know, it's probably their best mask ever made. Not just because of the paint job, but the detail, the mold, and I think the red eyes just makes him way more creepy, and it just makes the character so much cooler. But yeah, if you guys have not seen the new CYBORG for Home Depot, like, go check that out. Like, I am excited to see what that thing does. This will probably be my Halloween mask every single year, because it's so good. And I'm gonna get like a really long, like a Gravedigger black jacket, and I'm gonna get like a lantern that flickers, and I'm going to use my dad's metal shovel for the costume. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited to have this ghostly gravedigger costume. I think it's going to be awesome. Even from the side view of the mask, it looks really good. But yeah, and what's great about this mask is it's a very bright color. It's a brighter kind of color, which I like on Halloween masks. It looks way better. A brighter color on a mask looks better. And I really like how they blended the white with the black on this mask. I think it really, it's hard to explain how good the mask looks, because it looks incredible. Like, they didn't just make the mask white on the face, it has black on it as well, and the lines and stuff, and it works. Really impressed with it. Very impressive. And you can see out of the mask pretty good. Now, what I recommend doing, if you have newspaper laying around, always stuff your mask when you get it, right when you get it out of the box, stuff it with a mannequin head and some plastic bagging or some kind of newspaper with the mannequin head inside, so it can form out a little bit. And basically what I do is I put the mannequin head on all of my Halloween masks first, and then I'll take some little bags and I'll do this. I'll stuff the mask like this so it stays formed, and it just keeps the mask in really good condition. And every time you're done wearing a mask, always get a sponge and get warm water and just scrub the inside of your mask when it's done, when you're done wearing it for Halloween, and then let it dry, and then take some cornstarch powder and put it in the mask. And you don't have to take it out, the powder out, you just leave it in there, I guess, and it'll eventually just go away, and that's all you do. But I think Mr. Ghoul here also likes the CYBORG for Home Depot 2023. It wasn't even at the show for Trans World, but the Home Depot, all their other props were there. So I'm wondering if the Canadian lineup is a completely different lineup than the one that was at the show, which would be cool. It'd be cool to see what Canadian props Home Depot in Canada will have. I think the CYBORG will be one of them. Since it was shown months later after the Home Depot show with all the other props for this year, it makes sense if it was for Canada, since it wasn't at the show. But yeah, Spear Halloween also has not, they released their new zombie babies, and they're not really zombie babies. There's a baby Pennywise, there's a baby Leatherface, and I actually like them. I think it's better than some of the other babies we've had. Like the Ghostface one is my favorite, and the Leatherface one, but the other ones, you know, I'm not a big fan of. Now, I'm more interested about the animatronics for Spear Halloween, because Home Depot, like a cyborg, a 7-foot cyborg that has a whole bunch of movement and it actually looks good. I'm interested to see if Spear Halloween is going to have something similar to that. It's going to be interesting. But I think very soon we're going to have another teaser from Spear Halloween, and I think it's going to get us ready for the sneak peeks, because the sneak peeks are coming soon for Spear Halloween, very soon. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this live stream. I will see you guys in another awesome video.